Salute, salute, salute. What up to the gang? What up, everybody? It's the Gangster Lifestyle. We back again. Salute. Once again, it's the Gangster Lifestyle. Salute to the two people in the building. Hit the like button as you come in. We live. We're going to talk about some things. We're going to talk about some things that's been going on in this travel space this week. It's going to be kind of a rough one. It's going to be hard. Because I'm going to get on my soapbox and I'm going to talk some shit. It's a lot of goofiness going on in this shit. Salute to the 5 people in the building. Hit the like button. What's good, Renaissance man? Salute. Salute. Know what I'm saying? We just chilling, waiting for a couple people to come up in here. Then we're going to get this started. Know what I'm saying? The title of tonight's stream is Living the Lifestyle That You Want to Live When Traveling Abroad. And we really gonna get into this. Know what I'm saying? Once again, I gotta say, I ride Indian motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Motorcycle season's coming up. About to put my bike in the shop and get ready for that. Word up. Salute to everybody that's coming up in here. Hit the like button. I'm waiting on my co-host, Mr. D. Know what I'm saying? Mr. D, once you in here, say what up in the chat. I'm gonna add you to the stream, and we're gonna get this popping. Cause there's a lot of shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my saying. Belly full, balls empty. Ain't no broke ninjas over here. So what we talking about with that is dudes traveling overseas without enough money to survive. Not living a lifestyle, just surviving day to day, not being able to eat. You can't pay for your stay. This, that, and the third. Now I know they out there saying, yo, you can't tell nobody how to spend their money and all of that. Listen, dudes is grown ass men over here. You know what I'm saying? Once you reach that age of 21, actually once you reach that age of 18, they consider you a grown ass man. So really can't nobody tell you what to do once you reach that age. But listen, we gonna get into this and we're gonna explain some things. We're gonna go real hard. But check it. Y'all know what I do. The scent of the day. Bulgari, Man in Black. Know what I'm saying? Bought this for my son. No, it's a nice light scent. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's a nice light winter scent. Woody. Know what I'm saying? It's not overpowering, but it's enough to get you noticed when you walk in the room. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of old, but you know, it's been around for a minute. But what it is. But let me talk about one more scent before we get into this. Right here. Dior Sauvage. Now this is the elixir. When this came on the scene, this came like gangbusters. But check this out. In 2025, you know what we doing with this Sauvage? I don't care which one you got. Regular Sauvage, Sauvage Elixir, the Eau de Parfum, the Eau de Toilette. I don't care which one it is. We taking this and we throwing this in the back. It's done for 2025. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to a friend of mine. His name Deshaun. You know what I'm saying? I was wearing that last summer. Right? Not this summer that just passed, the summer before. Right? He said, what's that you wearing? Sauvage? I said, yeah. He was like, yo, throw that away, man. Once the Africans and the Mexicans start wearing it, it's done. Those are his words, not mine. But for 2025, we done with that. No more Dior Sauvage. All right? So, yeah, let's get into this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say the brother's name. Hopefully he said he was going to pull up. You know what I'm saying? NYC The Future. NYC DA Future. NYC the future. Bville Lee, salute. What's good? Y'all know y'all know what's going on with that dude? He went viral this week in the travel space. He hasn't hit viral like Rello yet, but inside the travel space, his name has been hot. For those that don't know, he had his J Rello moment. You know what I'm saying? He went out there to Sasua with about $900. You know what I'm saying? And he got finesse from day one, soon as he stepped foot into the country of Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? From the cabs to the restaurants to the massage ladies to the chicas, and then one other chica that he was dealing with. He was sending her money, Western Union, and he was getting finessed over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to tell his story too much. I would rather him come up in here and tell his story once again. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can get the gist of it, because I don't want to mess the story up. Bville Lee says he didn't get finesse. He played himself. Bville Lee, he got finesse because he didn't know how to move in Sasua. You got, like Razor Ray says, you got to know how to move. Know what I'm saying? So yes, he did get finesse because he wasn't hip to the game. You know what I'm saying? Whoever he was watching on YouTube, the dudes that he was watching, I'm not gonna say that they didn't give him the right game, because all he was doing was watching them on YouTube. So I'm not gonna put that jacket on them. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have the old heads, dudes that's been going to Sasua, dudes that know about how things move out there. He didn't travel with them dudes. You know what I'm saying? He went down there dolo by himself. If y'all know my story, my first time going to Dominican Republic in 2010 was with a group from out in Queens and Long Island. And they happened to be Flip Flop's friends. You know what I'm saying? Mainly Flip Flop's cousin, my man Charles. Right? He started going to Sasua back in 2006. Right? So, you know, he got schooled to the game by dudes that was going before him. So he took it and passed it down. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was word of mouth. That's how we got around. You know what I'm saying? So being that we in the social media age, we're going to use this YouTube platform to school some of you newer dudes that's going to these countries. You know what I'm saying? I actually said I really didn't want to talk about Sasua no more, but I am going to talk about it because that's the most traveled place for new guys in this game. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I have no intentions on going to Sasua in 2025. I have no intentions. I'm not saying I'm not going to go, but I have no intentions on going. It's not in my plan, and honestly, my money will be better spent elsewhere. Bville, what's good? Yo, we're going to get into that. Bville, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that, Bville. You know what I'm saying? That shit there was wild work. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, when I first came to Dominican Republic, I didn't know I was going to Sasua. All I know is that we was going on a trip to Dominican Republic. I didn't know anything about Sasua. I had another friend of mine that was traveling. He had been traveling to Dominican Republic since 99, 2000. But he was going to Santo Domingo. And to this date, he stands on his soapbox and says, yo, I ain't never stepped foot in Sasua. And I never had, and I never will. You know, he stands on his soapbox about that. His motto is, if you from Minnesota or Kentucky or whatever, and you take a trip to New York City, where do you want to go? Manhattan or Staten Island? So he's considering Santo Domingo, Manhattan, Sasua, Staten Island. But Sosua is the party place. Even the Dominicans will tell you that. Back in the days, I've heard stories from the real old heads that was going there in the mid 90s, early 90s, that'll tell you, listen, Sosua was a spot that they went to party. We talking about the Dominicans. Used to be a bunch of casinos out there, more than just that dusty, dirty casino that's out there now. Used to be a bunch of casinos out there. Sosua was their Las Vegas, if you get what I'm saying. And a lot of Americans were going there. And back then, the chicas didn't charge no money. They were just happy to be with an American. You heard me say this before. So back to what I was saying. 2010, my first trip, went with a group. I didn't have any crash outs because I sat back and I watched how dudes move. And I was schooled to the game. You know what I'm saying? So now, we fast forward into now. 2025. Let's go back to 2021. I think 2021 or 2022. Jay Rello's first trip. And whatever happened to him, we all know, everybody in the travel space and everybody that's not in the travel space knows what happened to Jay Rello. His name is known throughout YouTube. He was on Anton Daniels' platform. I think Angry Man might have talked about him. Coach Greg Adams might have talked about him. Cynthia G, Kendra G, whoever they are, all of the female G's, they talked about him. They said the dusty traveler to Sosua, and he goes broke, ain't got enough money to for his airfare. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's what they were saying about the passport bros. I'm not a passport bro. Don't put that jacket on me. The Gangster Lifestyle and nobody in his team comes under the title Passport Bros, because we was doing this shit before there was ever such thing as a passport bro. I could tell y'all back when the Atlanta dudes were calling themselves passport players. That's what it was back in the days. We don't come under the title of passport bros. We've been doing it before then. Salute NYC, the future is in the building. I'm going to drop this link. This link is just for him or Mr. D, if Mr. D comes up in here, because that's my partner. Know what I'm saying? So NYC, the future, the link is in the chat. You can come up and tell your story, but let me finish laying my groundwork first. So yeah, like I said, when I went out there, I just sat back. I watched how things move. We had a great time. You know what I'm saying? My first time in the Sioux, just like everybody, you like a deer in the headlights. You know what I'm saying? And you can't believe that all these women out there and they're approaching you. You know what I'm saying? So now you go to a city where you ain't got to spit no game. You ain't got to approach the females. The females approaching you. You're like, oh shit, what type of shit is this? You know, where am I? Am I in heaven? Where am I at? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it was. And so I came back home, and then 2011, I went out there again with the same group, right? And then later on, both trips were in May 2010. 2011, both trips were May, Memorial Day week. You know what I'm saying? And then in 2011, I took it out there by myself. I think might have been somewhere around Thanksgiving, might have been the week after. All I know is it was 2011, sometime around Thanksgiving. And then I doubled back in February 2012. The week that Whitney Houston died. I remember that. The week that Whitney Houston died, I was in Santo Domingo. I didn't go back to Sosua. I went to Santo Domingo. That was my first time there. You know what I'm saying? So I got schooled to the game by the cats that I went down there with. And then, you know, first two trips, then I took off by myself. You know what I'm saying? I went by myself around Thanksgiving 2011, and then I went to Santo Domingo by myself 2012, that same week that Whitney Houston died. Mr. D says give him 10 minutes, he'll be up. But while he's doing that, salute. Noose is in the building. Salute. While we doing that, NYC the future. The link is in the chat. Click that link. You know what I'm saying? And I know you've been all over the place telling your story, but you can come on over here. The Gangster Lifestyle, tell your story one more time. So the people will know what I'm getting ready to get at. You know what I'm saying? But while he's doing that, let me talk about this. I want to say for future travelers, whatever country you go to, let's put some common sense on this shit, man. Enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. You got to get your money right. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the old school. I was born in Harlem, raised in Staten Island. My father was in Harlem, so I was always back and forth. Salute to the cat, salute to 139 in Lenox, the danger zone. You know what I'm saying? 147th and 7th, Esplanade Gardens. That's where my pops was from. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the whole crew up there. Oh, salute to Sugar Hill. You know what I'm saying? 129 in Convent. Salute to all the cats over there. D-Mac, Fat Daddy, DJ SNS, my man Big June, the other Big June. Salute to all of them. You know what I'm saying? But yo, being where I come from, you know what I'm saying? We out here, we want to pop. You know what I'm saying? We not doing nothing unless we got our money right, got our gear right. We not stepping out unless everything is on point. And that includes going overseas. And that's what I want y'all younger cats, that's what I want y'all to get in your head. You know what I'm saying? Your money got to be on point when you're doing this shit. Because dude made it, I want him to come and tell his story. But honestly, dude made it out of there by the skin of his teeth. If it wasn't for his brother, who knows what would have happened? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what would have happened to this dude? And like, let me go back up here. Let me go back up here to Bville's comments. I want to highlight this. Oh, I already did highlight it. He said, who stays with a chica after she already burned him once? He was hanging out with them birds. That's what Bville Lee said. No, what it was, Bville, he was staying with the chica. He booked a hotel for 2 nights. And I want to get it right. So when Future come up here, he's going to tell it, he's going to get it right. And we're going to get to the bottom of this shit. And it's going to be a hard lesson. But he booked a hotel, New Garden, for 2 nights, right? Then his plan was to go and stay with the chick until January 20th till he get paid. So technically, today's January 14th. He's supposed to still be out there and was supposed to still be out there for 6 more days. So this is where I'm going with it, NYC the future. You was going to stay with this chick from the 2 days that you had at New Garden after that second day till January 20th. You planned on staying in her house for that long? That's wild work. Listen, I ain't never known nobody to do no shit like that. Know what I'm saying? You was going out there on a limb. You know? You was going out there on a limb. But I say that to say this. This fuckery got to stop, man. It has to stop. Y'all cats got to get your money right when you traveling overseas. This isn't like you taking a flight from New York to Florida. And at least you still in America or Atlanta, Los Angeles. Salute to all the people in Los Angeles, California that then lost their homes, man. Prayers out to them. But yo, this fuckery has to stop. We are talking about traveling to a whole nother country with $1,000 in your pocket. Not even 1,000. No emergency fund. Trying to live on the edge. This some fucked up shit. Know what I'm saying? We as black people need to stop moving like that. Especially us cats from New York, man. We supposed to be out there, you know. I ain't want to pop bottles and all that shit, showing off and all of that. But we supposed to show ourselves in a better light, man. We ain't supposed to be crashing out like this. Know what I'm saying? A lot of cats are saying you put a bad eye on New York. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I want to school you. So, and I'm not going to tell you not to go back down to the Dominican Republic. I'm going to tell you, when you do go back down, learn the game from some of the old heads, if not myself. You know what I'm saying? You can holler at Flip Flop if you need his WhatsApp number. I can hook you up with it. Know what I'm saying? Or anybody else who you know that has been going to Sasua for 5 years and better, and who's gonna give you some good game. Know what I'm saying? How to move out there. But really, I suggest not going out there by yourself. Honestly, you need somebody to hold your hand. I had somebody to hold my hand first 2 trips. You need somebody to hold your hand, because the way this shit went down, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let me read a couple of the chats. Okay, Gans, bro, you talk like don't make mistakes in life. I think you're saying like we don't make mistakes in life. Yes, we do make mistakes. And when you go down to Sasua, there's going to be a whole lot of mistakes that you make. But the one mistake that you shouldn't make is not having a flight to get home, not having enough money for your flight to get home. You know what I'm saying? And when that airline tells you to be at the airport 2 hours before takeoff, be at the airport 2.5 hours before takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Word. Because, like I said, and then even if you run out of money, a lot of brothers like Moskins Money, Primo, shout out to them. They was telling you, get your credit right. You know what I'm saying? Get you a prepaid credit card, stack that money on there, and keep it there. Don't use it. Just, keep it there for these types of emergencies when you're going overseas, because you never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So at least if you had that prepaid secure credit card, you could have booked your flight without a problem, without calling your brother saying, listen, I need some money to get me the F up out of here. You know what I'm saying? At least you would have had that. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what's going to happen in these countries. You know what I'm saying? Thank God nothing happened at that girl's house where the police came down on you and locked you up. You know what I'm saying? You in this girl's house, she could have said anything. They could have lined you up any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, listen, I'd have heard some crash outs, like Razor Rays. He had the other dude over there. That he was another one staying in the chick house, and I thought his stay was going to be on the arm. And when she told him, "Listen, I need money for you to stay here," then everything went wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Razor Rays need to bring that story back up, because he was the first one that went to a chick house. I can't remember the whole story, how that thing got down, but that shit is crazy. Going to a whole nother country, you staying at somebody's house who you never met before. What are we doing out here? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? This shit, like I said, this shit gotta stop. You know? So yeah, let me read some more of the comments. You see what they saying? Belly full, brains empty. It's crazy out here. Know what I'm saying? That ninja traveled to Sasua with a 1985 bus transfer. It's crazy. Yeah, Lil Will, he stayed at the chick house. Know what I'm saying? Um, Hassan in Medellin. No, Hassan, that's the dude I think Razor Rays called him the mountain man. He the one that jumped off the mountain and busted up his leg. I'm not sure. I'm thinking that's his name. I don't know the other guy's name. You know what I'm saying? But the other guy, I think that was in Cartagena. It could have been Medellin. I might be wrong. And he was staying at the Chica's house. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I'm out here because Sasua's always gonna be a hot spot. Like I got on my last live, and shout out to International Zoe. He came up in the comments. The last live, I said Sasua's done. You know what I'm saying? It's played out, but it's played out for us dudes who have been going 5 years, 10 years, some 15 years. It's had its run. For you new guys going out there, do your thing. But I'm saying when you go out there, use some brains when you get out there. You know what I'm saying? You got to use your brains. You got to have your money right. You know what I'm saying? What you should do, have your hotel and airfare paid for months before your trip. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you're going to have the cheaper airfare. Unless, sometimes, I'll wait and I'll watch the flight prices because sometimes they'll have a sale. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at least going to have my flight booked at least a month and a half before I travel. My stay is going to be booked 3 to 5 months before I travel. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to go out to Santo Domingo and Punta Cana. Both my Airbnbs in both cities. It's already booked and paid for. You know what I'm saying? My one-way flight to Santo Domingo is paid for. I still got to get the flight back from Punta Cana. I got to book that flight. But that's the only thing that I got to take care of. That's the only thing that I got to do. Boom. I throw that on American Express card. That's done. You know what I'm saying? So all of that stuff is done. It's paid for. It's out of the way before I even get on the plane. So any money that I'm spending is spent while I'm there. In my partying, my eating. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing any shopping, whatever out there, you know what I'm saying? If I'm buying souvenirs, whatever, that money's for that. Tour guides, all of that's what that money's for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hustling and grinding, tucking that money to the side. So when that day comes, I'm already straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here, yo, I gotta wait for my paycheck on the 20th. You know what I'm saying? Or I gotta wait for my next paycheck to come on the 10th or the 15th. You know what I'm saying? You out here living paycheck to paycheck every 2 weeks or every week. Come on, man. That's crazy, man. What we doing out here? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Sasua allows a margin of error. You act like a goofy in Colombia, and there you go. You see what he said? Sasua allows you a margin of error. My man, if this shit had happened We're not gonna say Cartagena. Cartagena might be a little light, even though it could happen out there too. But if this shit had happened in Medellin, that would have been your ass. We wouldn't be talking about this because nobody wouldn't have heard from you. Razor Rays would have been playing the horns on his channel. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, like I said, I'm just copying the link. You know what I'm saying? Posting the link again. Word up, Lil Will. Razor Rays would have been playing the horn for him. You know what I'm saying? And the headline would have been, brother from Queens, New York, gets lined up in Medellin, Colombia. And we would have known nothing about the reason why he got lined up is because his funds wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? And then you talking with one of them chicas on Tinder. You go out to Medellin talking about, yo, I'm going to stay at one of their house for a couple of days. You're not coming out of that house. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to run your pockets. They're going to run your bank accounts and whatever else they're going to do. And then it'll be a wrap for you. We ain't going to hear from you no more. And like we said, Razor be playing the horns. Word up. Let me go through the chat some more. I remember when some FDNY brothers were schooling us back in the early 2000s about DR. Never go to a chick house, right? I've been to Punta Cana with my lady. I'm good. Nice stay. All right. So we got NYC the Future. He backstage. I'm going to bring him up. We're going to let him tell his story. And then we're going to try and put him on game. Know what I'm saying? Future, what's good with you, boy?
Hey, what's goody, bro? What's the word?
You know, it is what it is out here. You know, we talking about what happened to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But
sir.
I don't want to misconstrue anything. So I'm gonna let you tell your story.
Okay. Well, where you want me to start at, bro?
Start at the beginning. Ain't no better place than the beginning. From day one, you stepped out of that airport.
Man, a lot happened. Basically, I got the pesos. Well, I had $100. I went to the airport to exchange. That was my first mistake. Obviously, I didn't know about that, but yeah. Can y'all hear me good? We good?
Yeah. You good?
Okay, I bet. I went there. Uh, what else happened? I get to the New Garden. Well, first off, I booked the New Garden for 2 days, Monday to Wednesday, right, y'all?
Right.
So Monday to Wednesday, I booked the
But
New Garden.
let me ask you a question real quick. When you came out of that airport, did you have any? Did you have a situation with the cab driver?
The cab driver. Yeah, once I got to the airport, I got outside. Just a regular guy was like taxi. I'm like, all right, cool. He walks me to like a van thing, but the van thing, like the tires was messed up. He said, give me a minute. He came back with another guy, and then he's walking holding my bag. Then he asked me for a tip, so I just gave him like $3, like US dollars.
Right.
And I went to the cab driver thing, and he told me $25. So I'm like, I bet, cool, 25.
Okay. Okay. That's about right. That's. I mean, the last time I took a cab from the airport to Sasua might have been $10 or $15, but that was a long time ago. I move a little bit different nowadays. But go ahead.
Okay, okay. So then, I mean, I reached to Oh yeah, so basically the whole story before I started. So I spent for 2 days, Monday to Wednesday, right?
Right.
One way ticket, one way, and then my plan was to stay at one of the girls' house that I pre-gamed before I got to Sasua.
Okay. I gotta stop you right there.
Okay.
Now, what made you think that it was a good idea to stay at this girl's house who you never met in a foreign country?
I mean, I wanted to do make content everywhere in Sashua, even Puerto Plata and stuff like that. So I was just my goal was to make content over there, and plus I get paid on the 20th or on that day. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? I can just buy one way, stay at her house for a couple of weeks, and then I'll be good. But obviously it failed. It didn't go through as planned.
Yeah, we know that. We already know. You can see everybody in the chat. Salute to Bville. I don't know if he's still in here, but he said, "Yo, that's wild work." You know what I'm saying? You planning to stay at a chick house in DR who you never met before? That's a recipe for disaster. But go on. I'm gonna let you finish your story. Go ahead.
All right, so I get to the new garden. What happened? I go upstairs. All right, cool. Went back downstairs, and the guy told me beforehand that just go to Sasua Beach, make a right, and then just go up there. That's all he told me. So I'm like, all right, cool. Remember, my phone, I don't have no data plan, nothing like that, so I didn't have like no Google Maps or nothing like that to put me to the right direction of where the beach is at.
Mm-hmm.
So I just listen to him. I go up like a block and another block. Then I see these Haitian women talking about giving a massage. I say no at first, and I go down a little bit. And I see like a beach, but I don't think that was the beach because I didn't see nothing like how I see the videos, like how like flip flops or the yellow brick road or something like that.
Well, this was after you had checked in at New Garden, right?
Right.
Okay, so you checked in at New Garden,
I
and then
checked
you
in.
walking around,
I checked in the new garden. I went upstairs, put my bags upstairs, whatever. I went downstairs, then I make a right.
make a right out of New Garden,
New
and,
gardens, yeah.
and you
So then
kept walking straight.
I kept walking straight, and then at the end of that corner, I look to my left, all the way to the upper left, and I see Sasua Inn, and I think
Right,
Bailey's or whatever.
right.
But
Okay,
I don't go towards that way. I just keep going straight up. So that's when like it's like the massage thing or whatever. You know what I mean?
okay. So you didn't go. You came out, you made a right out of New Garden. You get to the corner, you see Bailey's up the block, but you kept straight down
I
that
kept
block.
straight. Yeah,
That
cause
that's going into Playa Alicia. That's a private beach.
yeah, that's what I saw another beach, but that wasn't the Sasua beach that I was watching from videos stuff like that. So that was okay. I remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I was like, nah, it don't seem like this is the beach. So I walked back up the block, and then I see the same lady. I'm like, I bet I want a massage anyway. So let me get a massage. She tells me 1,500 pesos at first for an hour. I'm like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
cool. I do the massage. It was whack, and then I said, but there was no happy ending. She said,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I gotta pay I think 3,500 pesos. I said I didn't have that. I had $60 on me.
Right.
But she mentioned $60 anyway, so I'm like, $60. So I spent 60 on a massage.
Mm-hmm.
That was a waste of time. After that, I'm kind of a little bit frustrated. I'm like, what happened to all these women trying to come to me and you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
None of that happened. So I just walked back to the hotel. As soon as I get into the hotel, these two girls that's sitting down at the restaurant, they come tell me to come over there. I'm like,
Right.
all right, finally, some women are trying to get at me, even though they didn't look great to my standards. But I'm like, whatever. Let's start the day. So I came over there. I sat down. They talked to me. They said, let's go upstairs, Poppy, all this other stuff. I say, how much? They say, you pick. I said, $50 a piece. They said, okay. I go upstairs. You know what I mean? Do the extra activities. And then I say, okay, I'm about to give you $50. They said, no, we mean $50. You said 100. I said, what? So that's how the day started all bad already. Like
Mm-hmm.
there was
That's the
drama with
finesse.
that.
That's the finesse. So go
Yes,
on,
sir.
continue on.
So $100 a piece. I go at them for like 5 minutes back and forth. Like, what are you talking about? You told me $50 a piece, but I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take the L. I gave the taller woman. She was like 5'6". I gave her $100 that I had US dollars, and the other one I gave 40 because I didn't have the other 60 on me.
Right.
So then they said, well, they can take me to the banco. Well, I bet.
Right.
Show me was it at? 'Cause I didn't know was it at. So everybody keeps saying why I keep wanting to go to the bank with the woman. Well, at first I didn't know where it was at.
Yeah, you ain't got nobody to show you around except for the Dominican women. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
so exactly. So I go with them to the bank, but then when we go downstairs, some guy takes the sort of girl that was kind of cool. He takes her. He's like an American also. He
Right.
grabs her, and then so me and the other girl that I already paid already, we go to the bank. We go inside the bank. It's all in Spanish. I'm not understanding all the words, whatever. The security guard that's outside, he helps me figure it out. And then I take out 5,000 pesos. Now I'm thinking 1,000 pesos is $20 equivalent. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
about that.
Yeah,
You could
about
say
that, right?
500 pesos is equivalent to $10. It's actually a little bit more. It'll give you a little bit more. $1,000 is equivalent to about $20. You can kind of base it on that. But Buck Travel, you got to hold on. We letting him rock. You know what I'm saying? We just letting him tell his story. I'll bring you up in a little while.
Okay,
Go ahead.
okay. Yes, I do that. What happens? I give her the in my head, I'm thinking all I gotta give her is 3,000 because I'm thinking 1,000 is $20, so I gotta give her $60, right?
Mm-hmm.
I give her 3,000. She says no. I gotta give her four, so I give her 4,000 pesos.
Right.
We walk out the bank, and I'm hungry already. I see Bailey's. I know
Mm-hmm.
I watched YouTube videos talking about Bailey's is good. I'm like, all
Mm-hmm.
right, cool. Uh, I tell her take me inside Bailey's and just take me inside.
Right.
We go inside the restaurant. She asked me, well, she tells me, "You gonna buy me food, right?" I said, "No. What do you mean I'm gonna buy you food? Like I already gave you money already. You use the money that I gave you." She
Nah,
said,
they
"No,
not
we
doing
good."
that.
Yeah,
They not
they're
doing
not
that.
doing that. They're not doing none of that. So she leaves. I look at the menu. The food was cheap. I'm like, I bet this is good. I only got 1,000 pesos on me. I left the rest of my money upstairs.
Right.
So I ordered chicken wings, drink, costed like 800 something. I bet 20 minutes later she comes back and I'm sitting here where I can see outside, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm just chilling. She's coming back. I said, oh no, she's coming back for me, huh? What is it now? She comes inside and she says, oh, my friend said that I'm short 1,000. I'm like, what do you mean I'm short 1,000 pesos?
Now, didn't you say her friend had dipped off with another guy at one time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she comes with the story that, oh yeah, my friend said that you're short 1,000 and that it's emergency right now that she has to go ahead and see her um I forgot what she said, feed her son, something like that. Because I remember upstairs when I was upstairs, the girl told me that she had like 4 kids.
Right.
So I'm like, listen, I can't give you 1,000 pesos right now. I'm about to use this 1,000 for the food. You're gonna have to wait a little bit.
Right.
She's trying to cause a little scene in there. I'm like, you're gonna have to wait. Chill out.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, these two girls, they know English, which is surprising. But yeah, I'm like, okay, cool.
Nah, few of them could speak English. There's an old saying: if she know how to speak English, leave her alone. That means she's been around to American. Too many American. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
But go
fact.
ahead.
That's a fact. But I bet. So I'm like, I eat the food quick. We get outside. We go to the bank. I get like another 5,000 pesos just because I'm keeping getting money out the bank. I might as well just do 5,000, not just for no 1,000. Plus, I don't even know if it said 1,000. I just know it kept saying like 5,000 or 3,000. So I just picked 5,000 thinking that's
Right.
$100.
Right.
I get out the 5,000 pesos. I give her 1,000 pesos.
Mm-hmm.
Then we walk towards back to the hotel. And the funny thing is, I see her friends just sitting down chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what made me even think to even still walk over there and sit down with them, but I did. And
Right.
I sat down and I said, well, I gotta get some content somehow. Let me record her. So first I asked, can I record it real quick? For some reason she said yes. So that's when I recorded her for like 16 seconds, and then she told me, no, no YouTube, no YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped the recording, and then that's when I went live.
Right.
And I went live for about, I think, like 3 or 4 hours. And when I went live, I didn't show them, but I showed like another older man, like 80 years old, something like that, with two other girls. And I was just telling them how my experience was so far and how it was messed up. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I went upstairs, and Bobby J Online, shout out to him, he plugged me into TMI Santiago. He was like,
Right.
what did he say? He said something about, yo, I know him, but he knows him, whatever. He can hook me up. So I'm on the back end on IG, he gives me his number. I messaged TMI on WhatsApp. I said, what's up? Bobby sent me whatever, like, and watching the future, all this other stuff. And then he's like, he's gonna be at Roomba's. I'm like, I bet. I'm talking to my chat. I asked them about the girlfriend experience, like how much does it cost? They told me like it's gonna cost like 6,000 pesos for her to spend the night. I'm like, I bet. I'm about to go outside, try to find TMI or whatever, and see what happens that night. I go out, I go outside, I see a girl. She's looking bad from afar, so I'm like, and she looks at me and she comes towards me. I say, how much for a night? And she speaks English too. She said $300.
Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. But they'll try you. Go ahead. They'll definitely try you.
Yeah, she said $300. I tell her, nah, I'm not doing that. And then she mentioned about something about eight. I said, how much pesos? She said 18,000, something like that.
Hell no.
I said, no. I said, listen, I'm gonna give you 5,000 pesos or no.
Mm-hmm.
She thought about it for like a quick second, and then she says, okay.
And that was for what? An hour?
No, and that was supposed to be for overnight, the girlfriend experience.
Okay, go ahead.
But I tell her that we got to go to the bank. So she walks me to the bank. I know I shouldn't have done that, but yeah, we walk to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
I get the money out, some other money. Meanwhile, I only had a budget. I only bought like $900 on me. So
Go ahead. Keep telling your story, Mr. D. Hold it down, because I gotta take a phone call real quick.
I bet,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So it was good, bro. But yeah. So I do
That's
that.
good.
So
Mm-hmm.
so I go with her to the bank. We go back to the hotel. They take her ID. Cool. We go upstairs, and she's about to take off her clothes. I said, no. Wait a minute. Let me make. Cause I want to make content. You know what I'm saying? I still want to do interviews, stuff like that. And then as soon as I try to stream, I go on live. She told me, put that down, all this other stuff. She's running towards me to stop the live. I stop it. She looks at my phone on the YouTube thing. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
2 minute thing. I delete it. I'm like, man, I can't record none of these girls out here, man. So what happens after that? After that, I tell her no, I deleted it. I showed her I deleted it. All right, cool. We do the extra activities. Then I'm still wanting to meet up with TMI. So I see a message from him and he says he's still at Roomba's. It's like 10:30 at night. I'm telling her, let's go to Roomba's and chill. And she's hungry already anyway, so she said, all right, cool, let's go. We go
Mm-hmm.
out there. I don't see TMI though. You know what I mean? At Roomba's. So we keep walking to another block. I tell her I need something, a place to eat that's cheap. We go to Coco Loco. We order some food. I order some food. It comes out to be like $90,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy. And I didn't have the $90 anyway though. Before I even got the bill, the amount of the money, all that stuff. So I hit my brother up for I'm thinking it'd be like $50, $60. So I just asked him for 75, right? Meanwhile, I'm not even thinking like, how did I spend all my money? So something must have happened. I don't know about how I spent all my money, but yeah, that's crazy.
Did you have your money in the safe?
Did I have some money in the safe? I'm trying to think. In the beginning, I had some of my money in the safe. I know I had my passport in the safe. That's a fact. I had my
Mm-hmm.
passport. I had my badge, my job stuff. I mean, in the safe.
Because I mean, they could have dug through your wallet. You said you did the girlfriend experience, so that means she spent the night.
Mm-hmm.
That was the goal to spend the night, but she didn't spend the night.
Okay, so she didn't spend the night. Did you
Mm-hmm.
fall asleep? Did you fall asleep with this chick in your apartment at all?
Is it sure or not?
Okay, all right,
So
go ahead.
I'm still at Coco Loco. I think I tried to stream over there for a minute, and then I record a little bit. I get the bill $90, and then I think that's when I tell her I gotta see this guy. She said who is it? I saw the picture. She said, oh yeah, she knows TMI. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, cool. We go outside. I think that's when he tells me that he's at Brick City Flames,
Right.
but I didn't know where that was at or whatever. So we walk out. We cross the street. Then that's when he called me out, but I didn't hear it, but she heard it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, cool. We walk back over there, give him a dab. I talk to him for like a minute or two. And then he says that he's going to see me tomorrow. Cause I told him I'm going to be here for a couple of days. He said, I bet. We're going to chill. Oh, yeah. So the fish, the food that I ate, I only ate the rice. The fish I didn't want. So she says that she wants to take it to her son. So she wants me to go with her to see her son, drop off the food, and then we come back to New Garden. But I'm telling her, no, I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So then when we right in front of the motor stuff, I tell her, yo, at least walk me halfway to New Garden because I don't really know this area like that. She said, all right, cool. As soon as she
Mm-hmm.
leaves me, I give her like 300 pesos or whatever. And two other girls try to come up to me, all that other stuff, walk upside. And that's all one night.
Right. This is all in one night.
All in one
So
night. I spent all my
did you
money
have
in one night.
you had an account of how much you spent in the first night,
900 and something, $900.
and all it so your hotel came out of the 900.
The
That
hotel, 200.
right. Yeah, that wasn't prepaid. Um, let's see. Plus your cab ride from the airport. We not even getting into what you spent on the women or what you spent on food or whatever. Your cab ride from the airport, that was $25. Plus you said you gave another dude $3 for carrying your bag. So now you $230 in the hole
Okay.
before you even start playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead.
All right. So that's one night. The morning comes. What happened in the morning? 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh yeah. So I'm up and some guy opens random the door without even knocking. Some guy I didn't even know who it was. I guess he was maintenance. He looks at
Yeah.
me. He's surprised that I'm there. He looks at the phone at the phone on the desk. And he says, "Can I use it?" Over there. I'm like, all right. He uses it for like a second. Then he just walks to the TV. He does something. Then he leaves out. Somebody else came within like 15 minutes, but doesn't even try to see me. He just opens the door, then closes the door, whoever it was.
Hmm.
Then like an hour later, housekeeping comes, knocks on the door first. It's a lady. I let her in, all that. Meanwhile, all this time, right, I'm messaging my brother and the girl.
Right.
First, my brother, I asked him for $300 because I know
Hmm.
the ticket cost me 140, 130 something, whatever.
Right.
So I messaged him early in the morning, like 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'm thinking, look, if my brother gonna send me the money ASAP or whatever, I'm just gonna stay here, use the 140 something for the flight, and the rest of the money for to eat and for another girl in Sasua.
Okay. So what's your brother saying about all of this now? No,
Word.
I'm saying, what's because he's I know your brother's like, yo, what's going on down there? Why you need this bread? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? You good? So what's your brother saying?
At that time, my brother didn't even text me back or nothing like that, so I didn't even get no conversation with him like that on that day at the time.
So he just sent you the money.
No, my brother didn't send me the money right then and there. He sent me the money at like 8 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So that's the reason why he took so long to answer me back. That's why I went with the girl to her crib.
Okay.
Cause I'm
Okay.
thinking
So
I need to get out of here just in case I'm stranded on Wednesday. Cause remember I'm supposed to be check out at like 12 o'clock over there on Wednesday.
mhm.
If my brother don't hit me up or don't have the money, then what?
Right, right. So that's what I'm saying. When you finally spoke to your brother, what did he say?
Oh yeah, when I finally got to talk to him, I finally got to really talk to him um, when I got back to the States. Really, then
Okay.
he went to ask.
Okay.
Yeah, I really was able to talk to him like that because he been
So he
busy and stuff
just
like
he
that.
just he just sent you the money. He just sent you the money on the strength, like,
On
yo,
the
this my
strip.
brother. This my
Yeah,
brother. He in need. I gotta help him out. Boom. You
yeah.
know what I'm
That's why I
saying?
said shout out to him though, for real, man.
God, shout out to brother Future.
Yeah. But so what else happens? So oh yeah, so I'm telling her like I'm in Sasua, I need some help. But meanwhile, the whole plan was I was supposed to see her the day before, which was Monday.
Right.
And the plan was that she was going to charge me. She said that she knows a taxi driver that charged me $90 for her to come and get me from the
Damn.
airport and go back to her house. So basically Tuesday, I tell her, listen, I don't have no money. Do you know somebody that do like a payment plan, a wait?
They not doing no payment plan.
Uh-uh.
they,
Hey,
they don't believe in no credit plans out there.
They don't. So
cash carry.
Hmm.
right, facts.
Because let me tell you something. In Dominican Republic, they live for today because they don't know if they're gonna be here for tomorrow. So
Fact.
everything is today, today, today. You got money for me? I need it today. I ain't can't do this. We're not doing this later on because know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna be here tomorrow. We don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Um,
I gotta can
go ahead,
um
go ahead.
first thing, homeboy, I'm not gonna bash you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bash you, but let me give you a little tip. Cause I this is what I do when I travel. Before I leave my house, I go on Google Maps. I look at where I'm staying. I look at where I can eat, where the bank is at, in a location. You could go on Google Earth and damn nearly walk around where you getting ready to go. You gotta learn how, well, I'm not gonna say I can't tell no man what he gotta learn how to do, but if I was you, I would start moving different, planning your strategy before you even leave. Because number one, let me ask you this question: you feel secure traveling to a different country with just a one way ticket to get there?
Oh no, not really, but you know what I mean? Not
So,
really.
but so then why you did that? Your bread wasn't right, or why you didn't get at least? I don't care if I be broke. If I got a round trip ticket, I can ass out because I know I'm gonna get home.
I just felt like I knew her enough. So I knew her like probably like 2 months beforehand. I knew her in like November or
But how
whatever.
you knew her from
From Tinder.
so you knew her online. If you knew her online, you didn't know her.
But yeah, I didn't really know her. Yeah, I didn't really
You
know
was
her like that.
acquainted. You didn't know it. You got to be careful with that, man. I'm not gonna bash you, because they got people out here that be using female faces and stuff and don't even be female. And it sound like, I'm not accusing nobody, but it sound like the other dude, TMI, might have been up on that. That's just my personal opinion.
Up on what?
It sound like he might have pulled that whole play. He might have told them chicks, yo, I got a greenhorn coming through. Y'all get him.
Nah, man.
Okay, I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying I look at stuff different because things have happened to me in the streets of New York. So I'm looking at the whole play different. But for future reference, wherever you go on Google Maps and go on Google Earth. You got that. You also got the applications where you could do cash conversions and learn when you know how much money you got in your pocket and how much money you take, and you will know how to convert your money instead of assuming something.
All right.
I mean, you got a computer in your hand, use it.
Nah, that's a fact.
I'm not gonna bash you, you know what I'm saying? I seen you on Raise. I seen the people bashing you. I'm not gonna bash you. I'm gonna try to hip you up on some serious games so you don't get caught short like that. Because really, you put yourself in a compromising position the way you move down there, man. This could have wound up real worse. You lucky
Yeah.
they was sharks and not piranhas, or basically piranhas and not sharks, because you don't take nobody with you to the ATM, even if you home. Ain't
Oh,
nobody
yeah, I know that. Yeah.
ain't nobody business what you got in your pocket, man. You tell
Right.
them, yo, y'all go chill over here. I'll be right back. Throw the move. Yo, I'm going to the store. Y'all can't stay in my crib. Y'all stand here. I'll be back. Get on your phone. Find out where the bank is at. Somebody, if you have a problem in a different country, within most bank managers in a different country know how to speak English. That's where you get your help from. I need to speak to a manager. I need to speak to a supervisor. Can you convert these dollars for me? You gotta adapt a new game plan because you moving sloppy, son. For real.
Yeah, I definitely made some mistakes now, man, but I'm gonna learn from it. So, appreciate
Those
that.
mistakes could have cost you your head, man. For real. That's why I ain't gonna bash you, man.
Yeah, you had an angel looking over you, brother. Trust
Damn
me.
sure.
Because had this happened in Medellin,
Oh
like
man.
I said, Razor Rays would have been playing the horns for you.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's facts. But go ahead, continue on with your story.
Where I left off that, um,
You was talking about when when TMI when the shorty ran up to you. When you said the girl ran up to you, she looked nice from afar, and then she ran up to you.
oh yeah. After all that, oh yeah. So the shorty, my shorty, whatever. I mean, not my shorty, but yeah, the Porta Plata shorty. She comes pick me up from the New Garden Hotel.
Okay,
So
so
she,
she came in the cab.
yeah, she came with the cab. Well, no, it wasn't even a cab. It was a regular car. Like, yeah,
Yeah, that was her family member. That was somebody she know. Posing as a
yeah,
cab. But go ahead.
yeah.
Right.
Um, she got me. We went inside. I mean, I went inside the back, whatever she was in there. All right, cool. We go inside our crib. Place is kind of hood. I mean, it's different. It's definitely different.
Mhm. Yeah, you in a poor country. Know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
different.
You got some parts of Porta Plata make East New York look like paradise.
Yeah,
Using I
it was wild. So did that. That's why I'll never be able to drive in Dominican Republic though. The way y'all drive up there is crazy. But I go inside, go upstairs, and then her mom's is there. Um, the whole plan was for me to stay with her from Monday to the 20th, and supposedly she was gonna let her son. She has a little son. She's supposed to have her son stay with the mother, and they go back to her house, whatever. And then it's supposed to just be me and her for 20 days or 15 days. She's there. Talk to them real quick. She don't know no English. I go inside the room. I'm chilling, whatever. I give I still have some pesos. I give her some money. It's called a spice. So that I'm messing with is called spice. I give Spice some money. She gives it to her mother. She gets some food. While she gets some food, whatever, I'm doing extra activities with Spice. And
Okay, that's your name for
her child sleep. But yeah.
it. Right.
So you was
Okay.
smashing up. You was smashing up with her moms in the crib.
Well, I think she went outside to buy some food because they didn't have no food or whatever.
I I'm not
Yeah.
saying like you got set up, man. For real, that sound like a set.
Nah, that part wasn't set up. Not that. Well, put it like this: it was set up, but it was set up by them. Know what I'm saying? She straight up told her family. She said, "Listen, we got a gringo coming. He gonna
Yeah,
stay here, and we gonna get him for every dime he got."
that's
Oh
what I
no,
meant when I said set up. Yeah,
that's a fact because there's no way that the father comes out of nowhere later that day, right? All the time when I'm being on video call with her, all the time I was talking to her, I never seen her parents or nothing like that. Now all of a sudden they're here for 2 days. Yeah, it's a set.
Right.
but bro, you didn't say to yourself, okay, this man gonna let me smash his daughter. You ain't stop and think. Who gonna let somebody, a stranger from a different country, come in their crib and smash their daughter and it's okay? You didn't have your thinking cap on, son.
Yeah, nah, yeah. I was
That's the
definitely
power of
bugging.
the put. That's the power of the pool. You was thinking with your second head, man. Don't do that. That ain't safe.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely
That's
was.
that's that's that drug called Sasua.
Yeah.
I heard it's worse than crack. But go ahead.
That's a fact. So after that, smash with her. Did I go live that day? Nah, but I did record. I did record a video with her. I think I streamed for like
Uh-huh.
a few minutes, whatever. I put that. I make a YouTube video up, and she gets mad because when I interviewed her, I asked her, "Do you like Shashu or whatever?" She says no and all this other stuff. I'm thinking that she's not a pro or whatever, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Um, later that night. Oh yeah, later that night, they asking for money though. They want some money for food. They want some money for what else? The taxi
Of
driver
course.
that I owe,
Of course.
of course. So I think about like 9:30, my brother texts me, and then he said, "I got you," and then he sent the money. Remember the money when I asked him earlier that day?
Right.
He hit me up later, hours later, and sent me the 300.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
So
man.
my mistake was, I mean, a little bit was I gave her 200. So basically, the 100 to pay for the taxi, 190, and then 110 to pay for her food and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So I
So
gave her
What,
hold,
200.
hey, let me ask you a question. Was you getting high when you was doing all this? Was you smoking or drinking?
Nah, I mean drinking a little bit, but nah, I wasn't smoking because of my job.
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't doing that. Yeah.
let me ask you a question. Because I'm going back to New Garden. Because I'm trying to figure out, okay, you said it was your plan to stay at this girl house. But so New Garden was charging $100 a day.
All I know is from the booking app that it was like a pre what was it, pre payment something like, but I didn't have to put my card in or nothing like that. Just pay at the hotel. It's still like
Right.
one. It's like still like $180 for 2 days. So I'm like, I bet.
New Garden charging $180 for that rat trap. The one time I stayed, there, they was charging $60 a day. Hey, I guess yesterday's price ain't today's price because
Right.
that was years ago. But
Whatever.
yeah, go ahead. But I asked that because I'm trying to figure out why you didn't stay there extra time. But you said your plan was to stay with her.
Yeah, that was my plan
Okay,
because I would be able to go freely out and try to create content and also still mess with her.
right.
So
So
that's the whole plan.
you wanted to go out and film content
Yeah,
around her neighborhood.
about her neighborhood and everything like that. That was
Okay,
the plan.
listen, I'm a different kind of traveler. When I go on vacation, I'm not trying to go to nobody's hood.
Right.
Come from
Number
the hood.
one.
Like I said at the beginning of the stream, my pops lived in Esplanade Gardens, 147th and 7th. In Staten Island, I come from Park Hill. I come from the hood. I'm not trying to travel out of the country to see nobody's hood.
Right. I don't understand that either, man.
I'm trying to relax with my feet up and a pina colada or whatever else. Listen, I done heard enough gunshots. I done seen enough pissy hallways. I ain't trying to see the pissy streets over there.
No, that's right.
And I don't care. I don't care if it's Sasua, because I'm putting Sasua down here to motherfucking Monaco, south of France. I don't care where it's at. I don't want to see their hood.
Right.
But God,
That's a fact. Oh yeah, and meanwhile, I forgot that the mother's boyfriend came through. I'm thinking it's her uncle because she's come running to him. But then I gotta remember it's Dominican culture. Like you know, like the family is different. Like you know what I mean. Like they all touchy and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I asked her who is that. She said mi tio. So I know mi tio. Tio means uncle. Later,
mm-hmm.
find out no, that's not her uncle. That's her stepfather supposedly. But that she calls him uncle.
Now that was her boyfriend. But go ahead.
Then maybe.
Yo, did you have a weapon on you, man?
Nah, I ain't had nothing.
Yo, with the next time when you do that, man, you go to like a hardware store or something like that and get you a box cutter or ice pick or something going up in them hoods like that, man. Yo, they could have did you dirty up in there if they wanted to. I'm not trying to scare you, and like I said, I ain't gonna beat you up. But the next time that you thinking about you gonna go with a shorty and go stay with them for a couple of days, if it ain't nothing but some mace or a can opener where you could jig an eyeball or something, man, you gotta defend yourself better, man. They had you. If they would have put handcuffs on you, it would have been a wrap.
Yeah. It could have got ugly.
Where you from, man? You from New York?
Jamaica Queens, brother.
You from
B-Wood.
Jamaica?
Brian to be exact. B-Wood.
All right, go ahead, man. Continue.
Yeah, what I was talking about? I forgot what I was
You was talking about the father, the uncle, the
Oh
father, her
yeah.
boyfriend,
Yeah.
like that gang said, her boyfriend. That's who he was.
Yeah, the uncle, whatever. I'm like, I bet. And the father was there. So the father and the mother divorced supposedly, but he was there. He was chilling. He was being cool with me. He knew English actually, so he was cool with me. After the father left, and the uncle comes or whatever. So it's just weird.
Damn. Yo,
So
you was a lotto ticket to them, man.
Yeah, you was a lottery ticket. You was definitely a lottery ticket.
so
I
when the
mean,
money comes,
the Dominicans, they're welcoming. You know what I'm saying? They'll bring you into your home. Listen, I have been to a Dominican's house before. They
okay.
didn't live in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But still in all, and they fed me. They did everything. So they're welcoming. You
Yeah,
know what
they
I'm
are.
saying? They will treat you like a king, but you got to pay for your king treatment. You know what I'm saying? Word.
That's a fact. So the money comes through. I sent her the $200 on PayPal. This is all documented and everything like that. So at first, supposedly, her and her mother and her son supposed to go out to get it, but then like an hour and some change, she changes her mind, and it's just she goes by herself, and she has like makeup on, lipstick, all this other stuff. I'm like, where you going? I thought you just going to the bank, the ATM to get money to come back. She said, stop being jealous, all this other stuff. I'm like, I bet. She leaves at 10:30 at night, and she don't come back until 3 o'clock in the morning.
What you think she was doing?
I don't know, but I know I was
Nah,
upset, man.
hold on,
I
boy. You
wanted to
from
be out.
Jamaica Queens. Stop. You from Jamaica Queens. What you think she was doing?
Oh yeah, I mean obviously she was messing with somebody, obviously, because
All
I
right, so
asked for
don't say
PayPal
you
money.
don't know. You know what she was doing. She left
I,
you in the crib to go get smashed.
because I did call her. I FaceTimed her. She didn't pick up, but then she messaged me saying that her phone is charging. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, no matter your phone charging, you can still pick up.
Shit.
Why you ain't bounce, man? Why you ain't go back to your spot?
Well, why did it bounce? Because what happened? All I had was $100 left.
So your life ain't worth $100.
Nah, it definitely is, but I'm thinking that she's gonna hold me down, whatever.
Damn, son, you got to move better than you moving. If I was you, I rearrange my game plan before I travel again, especially to a place like that. Do not go to Colombia with that mindset. They will eat you alive.
Word.
Facts.
There, it's not
Yo,
it.
know how many times I traveled to Sasua before I touched down in Colombia?
How many times?
Over 10 years.
Okay.
Over 10 years going to Dominican Republic before I touched down in Colombia. Because Colombia is a whole different ball game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Factual.
Mm. So yeah, she comes back at 3 o'clock in the morning. I argue with her for a little bit, and then I just
What
chill,
you what you
whatever.
what you arguing with her for?
And when you come in here this late, what happened? She gave me some excuse that the taxi left, that she stayed at a grandmother's house the whole time, that she walked back from the grandmother's house to here, whatever. I'm like, all right.
So you beefing with her, and you beefing with her in the hood, in her crib with her uncle and her father there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the father, wait, where did the father go? The father left. Remember, this is her own place, supposedly. It's
All
just
right,
one
so
little.
let me ask you a question. If that was your daughter and some dude came from Puerto Rico and beefing with your daughter in her crib, how would you be acting?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be problems. Yeah.
So you didn't think about that? This ain't right.
No, I wasn't. I was just upset.
You was thinking with your second head, man. Just cop deuce, nigga.
You,
Hold,
you
hold
you
on,
thought
hold on,
you thought
hold on. Let me read this comment because this is a Queens cat right here. My man Noose. He says, I'm surprised he from Queens. Wait, I'm surprised he from Queens and was moving like that. My first time going to Medellin, I went by myself and I did that for 3 years before my people started coming with me. I had no problems.
Facts.
Yo, Noose, he from Queens. You might have to come and hit this link, man.
Queens
Because
get the
Noose is
money, right?
Queens get the money.
Queens get the money.
Queens gave the money.
All of the money.
Y'all
But
bugging, man.
nah, you know what? Listen. I ain't going because I was on your stream earlier and I ain't trying to beat you down. You already got all the tough love, the therapy sessions, and you a fool and all this other stuff. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is just advice that you need to take heed to from this point moving forward. It ain't got nothing to do with the sue or anything like that. It got to do with life in general. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? This is a gift. You know what I'm saying? We here, we don't know when we gonna go. So we do the best that we can. It's all about survival. Going in these countries, especially the Sioux, Colombia, a lot of these South American countries, they're all third world. So there's nothing to lose. They had
Right.
a woman. They had a woman in Brazil. Salute to Beville. My bad.
Salute.
They had a woman. What's going on? They had a woman in. They have a woman in Brazil that has probably killed over 10 plus people,
Damn.
and she's still on the street. She's
Damn.
still on the street in Brazil. She just got arrested. I think she has something to do with the black guy from Minnesota that was like a rich dude. He went out to Brazil and he was hanging with his boys or whatever, and
Oh yeah, I
I think
remember
he
that
died.
story.
You know what I'm saying? This same woman has done that 10 plus times. You know what I'm
She
saying?
free.
Yeah, I think she's in jail right now, but she beat all the other cases. You know what
Oh
I'm
man.
saying?
Damn.
So Even though we in these countries, you got to think like this. They don't care. They have nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? You okay? You spoke to this girl from November on Tinder or whatever app you use, and it felt so good. Like, oh, she's mine, because you approached her like she was yours. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? These girls ain't yours. I don't care what they tell
Oh
you.
no, I already know
They
that.
can tell
Yeah.
you they could tell you they love you. Oh, you the best thing. I want to marry you. I want to give you kids and all that. That's all BS. And I done heard it all before from all the girls that I done messed with in Colombia. You know, the girls in DR, my experience, you know, with them, they right to the point. They got to it. That's it. They still pop up in my WhatsApp. You know what I'm saying? But they all about business. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think like this: it's you against the world. Even you in Queens, it's still you against the world.
Right.
You know what I'm
Ex-
saying? You feel a little bit more comfortable because you in your element. You know what I'm saying? You know people. So if somebody see you down the street and cats is jumping you and they know you,
They're
cats
gonna
gonna
help
pull
out.
up and be like, "Yo, what's good?" Like, nah, fuck that. We ain't letting NY go down like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you in these other countries, I don't care. I don't trust nobody. I
right. You
don't.
ain't
Yo, it could be a grandmother. It could be a grandfather, 102 years old. I don't trust none of them. As far as I can see them, I don't care. They could give me like. I think I told you earlier. The baddest chick that I had in the Sioux, we had a great conversation. Everything was fabulous. But chick, like, yeah, pull up, come to another part of DR. We can hang out and all this, that, and the third. I shot a two texts. The first text slightly answered. After that, it was over. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it wasn't on the tip like, I thought she was mine. But the reality is they are on survival mode. 10 times harder than we are because they gotta be. That's why they down there doing what they do. They gotta pay their rent. They gotta pay their phone bill. They gotta put food on the table. They gotta feed their kids. They not for us. Kendrick said they not like us, and they not. They trying to get to the bag. We go down there with the bag, living like kings. And look, you see it all the time in Medellin, and there was a time in Cartagena. Yo, these dudes was going down there getting drunk, getting drugged, getting all this, that, and the third. And just by hearing that alone, that should put your awareness on full. Like Beville said, you thought with the wrong head. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not here to beat you down. Like I told you earlier, listen, you got to strategize. Like be hit a point. When I went to Santiago, Chile, let me tell you something. Everything I wanted to do, once I had it all written down, everything I wanted to explore, every place I wanted to go, I went on Google Maps, Google Earth, and all I did was check the miles from my Airbnb to every location I wanted to go to. And I planned my trip exactly through that. Everything that was within miles from one another, you know what? This day I'm gonna do this. This day I'm gonna do that. This day I'm gonna do this. It was all about planning. When I went to the Sioux, Big Gans will tell you, Big Gans been trying to get me to go to the Sioux with them for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I end up going this time. I was talking to Gans. I was like, yo, Gans, so I'm hearing this, that, and the third about the Sioux, blah, blah, blah. Gans like, don't listen to none of that shit, man. Them niggas don't know what they talking about. Them ninjas don't know what they talking about. Yo, I know the deal. I've been there since 2011? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, 2010. So I know the deal. I seen the evolution. I seen all the good ones go and all the new ones come in and all the good ones go and now it's trash shit. So all that stuff they talking online, just take it from me. I can navigate and show you how. What happened? Gans picked me up from the airport. You should have had boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Forget about finding about the shorties or the mangoes or whatever you want to call them. Find out how I'm gonna get a cab from there to New Garden. You know what I'm saying? What's the cheapest cab or whatever? This, that, and the third. Where should I exchange my money? These are the things you're supposed to be focusing on when you get there. You know what I'm saying? Like dude said earlier, once you got there, boom, let me catch some air. You know what I'm saying? Let me feel how everything is. Walk the strip. See how comfortable you feel before you start jumping at, all the mangoes. So when I got there, and this is my first time there, Gans will tell you, we got there, we went at the money. I saw some things that I like. I said, all right, we coming back to the strip? He was like, yeah. We went to the villa, had some drinks, whatever, came back to the strip. I hit the ground running. But see, I already had the game already because it's just like being in Colombia. No difference, maybe the women. You know what I'm saying? So I told you, I picked out 9 pieces of a garment off the rack. And I went through all those pieces before I chose one. And once I chose the wares I'm gonna wear, it was a beautiful night. I had my Airbnb set up where they couldn't get to my personals because that was locked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink around them because I need all my senses. When I'm in Medellin, trust me, when I'm in Medellin, all you see is agua. And that agua is so high on a cabinet or a closet that they can't get to it. Yeah, I offer them a drink, but I'm 6'3". You not if you're not jumping up unless I see you climb up to the top of this thing, you're not getting there to get my water. And they in front of me all the time. That's why it's better to go. Sometimes it's better to go with a group of people because look, if your man is in the next room and something pop off, guess what? All of us against them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta think like this. Life is about survival, man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you made the mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. I've made mistakes. Gans has made mistakes. Beville has made mistakes, and anybody that's on in this chat made mistakes. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ride the wave. Listen, you trending right now. So them channel numbers should go up, but capitalize not just on that. Capitalize on all the information that's being given to you. So your next trip is going to be successful. You're going to be secure. Ain't none of this bullshit going to happen, and you're going to be good.
That's a
Listen,
fact, man.
listen. I definitely made mistakes out there. Know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The mistake that I never made was running out of money or missing my flight or anything like that. If I missed the flight, it was on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to extend my stay. But we all made mistakes in these countries. You know what I'm saying? But the mistake of going to stay at someone's house in a country that you've never been to, that there's a no no. That there, yo, for everything that you did, I have to that was the worst mistake that you made. Don't ever do that again. You know what I'm saying? Until you get to know that that person, you know what I'm saying? And even then you taking a chance with it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Right. That's definitely a
Or
fact.
yeah,
Gotta learn from it.
I could definitely tell you some stories. Jay Rella was not the first crash out. He's just the first one that that crashed out on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Dudes was hiding their shit. They wasn't talking about this type of stuff on the internet for the world to see, for people that they don't know to see. They was going up in the barbershops and going to work and be like, yo, let me tell you what happened to me out there, man. Yo, I ain't never doing that shit again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But y'all coming on the internet doing this shit. Hey, it is what it is. I get it. New generation. It is what it is. You know?
Nah, that's a fact. It's definitely new
Word.
generation. Yeah, I gotta learn from it. Life is about experience.
And that's the
So
best teacher.
yeah. So let me ask you this: since you was watching all these different YouTubers on Sasua, and you knew who Flip Flop was, did you watch his channel? Because
Yeah,
he spit
I, wa-
game every Sunday morning, 11 o'clock.
I watched the channel, and my goal was to actually meet up with him and hopefully do an interview. But like I said, I got lost and I couldn't find where the beach was at or flip flops.
You didn't think to holler at him in the chat and say, "Yo, I'm coming out there such and such time. I'm gonna need some help."
Nah, I just felt like nobody knew me in the travel space at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to just say I'm meeting you like he just think I'm just like a random. You know what I mean? So nah,
Hmm.
about that. I just felt like me seeing him in person. That'll be a way that I introduce myself to him.
Hmm. Hmm. Because he's definitely one that's gonna look out for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially you being from Queens. You know what I'm saying? But your first time in the suit, he's gonna look out for you just the way the old heads looked out for him and me back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
I'm
he
glad.
wants you to have a good time. He wants you to come back. He wants you to buy some nasty ass wings and that hot ass beer.
Now that breakfast was fire though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I told him that breakfast was fire with that French toast and was it jelly or something? Or, no, cream cheese and
Hmm.
whatnot. Shameless plug.
Yeah,
Okay.
salute to Mr. Flip Flop. Best wings in Sasua, coldest beer. I honestly got to say, yo, let me tell you something. When it comes to the chicken wings, you got to be Flip and then Rumba.
Rumba's wings is
Gotta
crazy.
go. I'm not messing with wings and waffles. They got me sick the one time I ate there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was. This was February last year. I went to Wings and Waffles. Checked them out. You can check out my channel. I'm wearing the Paradise Life hat and the T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in there. I'm in their establishment. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why they got me sick. So I was promoting Paradise Life. Maybe that's why. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh,
I had their wings, and then the next day I was throwing up and on the toilet all day. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never going back there again. Yo, maybe they did hit me up because I walked into their spot wearing a Paradise Life hat and T-shirt.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
They was scheming on you, bro.
Yeah, word. So maybe that was my crash out.
Facts.
Salute, Noose. What up? What's good, boy?
Yo, what up, Cuzzo?
Yo, did you get my message on your stream on Facebook?
Nah, I didn't even get. I know. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Talking about on
Yeah,
YouTube. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You might as well bring that to YouTube, homie.
Nah, I am. Nah, I want to chime in on this, man. I don't know what dude was doing when he was out there, man. He moved a little funny for somebody from Queens, man. I don't know if he got street smarts or what, but I ain't gonna dodge on him like that though. But cause we gotta be safe, man. I'm just glad you alive, brother. I don't know if you saw Teresta or Take It, man, but they ain't playing with us right now, especially with
Nah,
Trump in the presidency. So
yeah,
I'm
man.
just glad you alive, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you, you really don't need a lot of money to move overseas like that. That's why the American dollar is more over there. And Gaines and D's would tell you, like I go to Colombia, nigga, I don't even spend more than $50 a day, and that's eating and drinking. They've been with me. I don't like to go to the clubs. I can go outside, have a good time. Gaines, no. Tell them Gaines, we chilled outside to what, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yo,
Mhm.
yo. Let me tell you. When I said you got to have people that's gonna show you the game. My first time in Medellin, Colombia, was with this dude right here, Noose. You know what I'm saying? And he showed us how to move. I'm ready to go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like I said, what we do, we go. Like I said, you go eat. We went to the 24-hour loco pollo and get a meal for like
Mhm.
$8, man. We
Right.
go to another spot. He smoking a cigar. We got the colognes on. We sitting down in front of a spot where we see everybody going in and out the club. So you don't have to go in the club. We just sitting out there till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, man, just chilling, having a drink for like $2, $3 a piece, man. So you got to move a little better, man. You also got to watch your surroundings. you know. And personally, I don't know any dude, even here, man. You don't try to talk about, yo, I'm gonna go stay with a chick that you never met before, man. Always have a backup. Always have a contingency plan, man. You know what I'm saying? Try to get an Airbnb before anything, wherever you go, even if it's last minute. I don't care if it's $20 a day, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
rat trap. At least stay there. You know you safe.
Word.
'Cause
They are setting people up now, man. They getting thirsty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once these chicks started raising their prices and stuff, man, that's how you know the country getting thirsty. And a lot of them are getting Americanized too, because too many Americans are going over there doing frivolous spending because it's
Mm-hmm.
cheap. Like
Mm-hmm.
overseas in DR, Medellin, all these overseas spots, they wasn't buying bottles until we came over there. They didn't know about buying bottles. And the only reason why we bought bottles because we like, why are we gonna buy 10 drinks that equal up to about when you just buy one bottle and it's cheaper? See, they didn't think about stuff like that until we came. So we looking at it like, oh, we're balling out, buying bottles and all that shit, but they watching. You gotta act like a predator yourself, man. Like I'll be watching niggas. I'm looking at these dumb motherfuckers. I'm like, yo, all these niggas just buying bottles and doing frivolous spending on these chicks. These niggas is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to Medellin by myself, never had a problem. You know, the one time I had a problem was when my peoples came and D was with me. And they got me. And it made me I was more mad at myself than anything because he don't drink. And the chicks got me for something. Remember that shit, D?
you talking
Yeah, he
about the
still.
ones in the bar?
Yeah, they call them working. They work the bar. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, me, I'm a friendly dude. I'm like, whatever. You want drinks, whatever. Anybody, like a lot of, I'm like that even home. You want a drink? You with me? You good? Go ahead, get you a drink. Chicks was with us. They got drinks. Them drinks cost more than a fucking bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And what got me mad was the owner. We was there the night before, but what we bought like 5, 6 bottles the night before. And I'm like, yo, why would you do that? Why would you send the working girls on me, man? And
Yeah.
see, I got so much love out there that I knew some of the security. And when I was speaking to the owner, the security's like, yo, that's fucked up what he did. They quit and went to another spot and then told us to come over there and comp me over there.
And listen, they quit that day.
Yeah. Did he
They
tell you? He right
quit
there. Remember?
that
That
day.
nigga's like, yo, I quit, man. He's like, I quit,
He
Noose.
quit that day. He said, I don't mess with people that fuck with my boy, try to fuck my boy like that. They quit that day.
And you know how I met that dude? I met them when I was by myself, man. That's what I said. I'm good by myself. I know how I roll. And I know people gonna show me love no matter what, man. So I don't know how you roll out here, but I don't know, man. Where you from in Queens, man?
In Jamaica, Queens, well, Briarwood to be exact. B-Wood, like
Oh,
right around
Briarwood.
the
Oh, yeah, yeah. You ain't too
KFC,
far from me
Wendy's.
because I'm in Queens Village. I'm right by Hollis. You ain't
Yeah,
too far from me.
yes,
Yeah, you
sir.
got, you got to move a little bit better, man. What school you went to?
A couple of schools, but yeah, John Bound. John Bound High School, Queens.
Yeah, yeah.
St.
Nah,
John
I went to
Prep.
Andrew
Got
Jackson.
kicked out. Okay.
Yeah. Nah, but just, you just got to move a little better, man. I know me personally. If I don't know a chick, I ain't stay with him. Like me personally, I like my own shit anyway.
Hmm.
So and like I said, it's a learning lesson, man. Now you know. Now you know how you can move. Now you know the area. So if you ever go back, now you know how to move, man. That's all. And another thing too, man, you gotta. I don't know, whatever dude you was texting, I don't been texting that. I've been mad at him. Like, yo, you get me coming here, I'm texting you coming to meet you, and you ain't even show me around or nothing like that. I would have got on him too.
Oh
Hmm.
man.
Word. I would have told you as soon as you met him there, and he told me, yo, I'm gonna meet you another spot. Like, yo, dude, whoa, 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 whoa. Show me around, man. You know I don't know nothing around here. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Nah,
yeah.
cause that's not a laughing matter. And he know the ropes. He should have told you, like, yo, don't go to this chick crib. And especially the chick said she knows him. So obviously they know each other. He should have known who you was with.
Hmm.
He should have put you on the game. Like, yo, let me show you how to finagle her. Like to me, that was wrong, man. Like anytime any of my dudes come around, gangs and D's will tell you. If I know the chick, I'm gonna put them on. Like, yo, that chick right there, you gonna do this. It ain't worth it. If she try to charge you this, tell her, nah, if you do this, I want you to do that. Like they'll tell you. I tell them how to move, man. Don't
Hmm.
do that, man. Hey, don't go by yourself. You don't know nobody out there, man. That's first though. Don't go overseas like that. That's a whole nother country, brother, and they got different rules.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say you was arguing with that chick and they called the cops. What would you would have done? You
Yeah,
would have been fucked.
that's true.
That's a
Hey,
whole different ball. And listen,
Yeah,
you
listen,
you'd
don't
have been
need
fucked.
You don't want to get locked in.
Noose, we know about that.
Yeah, like I said, you
Yo,
man, fuck Cuzzo.
you don't want to get locked up in a Dominican jail where you gotta pay to shit in a hole.
Oh yes. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they don't play, man.
Yo, they charge you to take a shit in a hole. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get locked up in a Dominican jail. But yo, let me shout out to Backpack Val. Shout out to Las Vegas Sports Talk. Let me read this one real quick. He said D Hicks.
Backpack.
He says, yo, hold up, Gans. Ask dude. Hold on, let me take my glasses off. He said, Gans, ask dude why he didn't ask any brother that was down there in Sasua how to move, because we all know brothers down there is always willing to give out information. And Future, I asked you, I told you on your live, I think it was, you work at the airport. When you walking through the airport and you see groups of them brothers in the JFK area or in the Delta area, 9 times out of 10, they go into Dominican Republic. I mean, I don't see any flights from on Delta to Colombia, but 9 times out of 10, they go into Dominican Republic or Colombia.
Yeah, jump
Just,
through. Yeah.
just, just approach them, ask them, yo, brothers, where y'all going? And if they say, yo, we shooting out the Sasua, blah blah blah. Yo, you think you can spit any game at me? Anything that I need to know? Because I'm getting ready to go out there real soon, so I'm trying to get all the information I can get. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Word up. And D
Yeah.
Hicks also says, I'm not talking about on the phone, on the internet. Did he approach any brothers? Oh, okay, yeah. So they want to know if you approached any brothers in Sasua and asked them for any information.
I
I
mean,
don't even think he got a chance, but go ahead.
I was trying to meet up with Flip Flop, didn't get to. The only one I was basically talking to was TMI for a quick minute. That was it.
Now, the dude, see, I don't know how true this is. The dude Marcus said that they was calling TMI for him to come and get you from the Chica's house to bring you
Yeah.
to the airport.
When I was on that 7 hour live, I think like 1 o'clock in the morning, they was telling me for somebody to get me, and everybody was saying TMI, TMI. That TMI was still live or whatever at the same time, right? Supposedly, I don't know if he was still live or not. And then Marcus said that he's gonna go and ask him, can he pick me up, whatever. He comes back like 5 minutes later, and he says that nah. He said no. So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now
Mm.
there was one part of your story you said because they were speaking in Spanish and somebody in your chat knew that they were saying something.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. So the girl that I was talking to, whatever, she told me that she was 21, but come to find out, when I was streaming live, whatever, her friend comes over there. They go out somewhere, get at 10:30 at night, right? So meanwhile, her mother is drunk or whatever. She comes inside my room and she says that, oh yeah, her daughter, she goes out late at night to places and that she lied to you that she's not 21, that she's really 18. I'm like, what?
Oh,
No, I didn't say what because I didn't know what she was talking about in Spanish, right? But then the chat tells me, yo, the mother says she's 18. And the mother is taking out an ID from the her drawer or whatever, right? And shows me like a glance of the ID. And then when I'm reading the chat and I'm saying this, I'm telling her, I write it on like the translation. I said, is she 18 or is she 21? And then she retracts her story and says that no, she's 21. Supposedly, she leaves, and then I go ahead and look at the ID myself because I need to make sure like how old she really is. I say I say up the day, when was it? Mayo 2006. And the chat saying, yeah, she's 18. She's about to be 19. But still, that could have been much worse if that was younger. You know what I'm saying? So I was just, yeah,
Yo,
never do that again.
yo,
That was, that was definitely a mistake.
there's so many ways that this could have went bad.
yeah, that's crazy. You argue with her and she's young? Oh man. Yeah.
You got out of there. That's all that matters. You
Yeah,
got
that's
out
what I
of
said.
there.
I'm glad he did, man. Like I said, I'm glad
You
he's alive, man.
unscathed. You ain't got to worry about it. You got out of there. Now
Yeah.
I'm not saying Sasua. I mean, anywhere you got to be diligent. That's it. You got out of there. Listen, ain't no more. Oh, you messed up. Da da da. Because trust me, the same dudes that's telling you, oh, you messed up. Yo, you should have did this. You should have did that. They did some things too. So you ain't got to feel no way. You home. You got a story to tell. YouTube numbers definitely gonna go up. You know what I mean? And
He said
like
you
I
two
like
never
I
go up.
like I told you earlier, man. I told you a day in a life
Hey,
in NY. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That right there, because you like the vlog. You wanna shoot content. Yo, a
Content.
day in a life is definitely up your alley. And you could just be throwing vlogs out there, 2, 3 vlogs a week, just running the streets. You know what I'm saying? New York, like you said, you're gonna go to Times Square and cold approach. Just don't listen to AMS or FedEx Fearless, because they're a bunch of bums. Please, somebody in the chat, cut that and put that as a short.
Yo,
But anyway,
yo, yo. Salute the Bo Rakes. Yo, Bo Rakes. Yo, I'm gonna drop the link again. Yo, hit that link, Bo Rakes. So, because Bo Rakes
because Bo
lives
could
in
tell
the
you.
sewer. He could tell
Bo
you a
Rakes.
whole lot about the sewer. Know
I
what
be
I'm saying?
watching his stuff though, man.
More than what I
I know who
can.
Bo Rakes is. What's good, Bo Rakes?
Yeah,
Know what
see,
I'm saying?
see, you got all these resources. You got all
yeah,
these resources. You good and you trending. Forget Jay Rello. You the guy right now.
this nigga crazy.
Shoot.
Nah, you
Scott
be good, cuz
Inslee.
man. Like I said, it's a learning experience, man. You learn that shit. Now you can teach other brothers, like, yo, don't do this. That's what happened to me. So, now everybody can learn off you now. Now you can say you the king of DR now.
Shit.
Yeah, he might can get that crown right there.
Yeah, he definitely get it now because he gonna definitely know what not to do.
Future, that picture right there was taken on my 50th birthday in Sasua.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Word.
What's up?
Yeah, that picture was taken while I was in Sasua.
Nah, you wasn't there on that trip. You
Look,
didn't
look,
come.
No.
yo,
I'm
You
Gage
talking
didn't
about
cut
my
come.
that real
picture.
fast. Nah, you wasn't there, nigga.
No, I'm talking about my picture. Our picture on the thing right now with the St. Louis hat. That's
Oh,
Oh,
by the
okay,
Sasua
okay.
time.
yeah, I'm about to say, Gage cut that real quick. No, you wasn't. You wasn't there, nigga.
Yeah, because no, we was in the locker room and I was telling him, I said, yo, you need to come on this trip. This is my 50th birthday. Yeah,
Yeah, that's when we was drinking that privilege.
yes.
Yeah.
That's when he took hey Noose, that's when he told me, he said, yo, Gans, if she say regular Hennessy, get a regular Hennessy. Cause
Exactly.
she don't know nothing about no privilege.
Exactly.
She wasn't
Exactly.
privileged worthy.
Fuck that. He said she want regular Hennessy. Get her regular Hennessy, boy. Shoot.
Yo, I meant to ask her when you was there. You didn't get no Mambo 36.
Huh?
My man right there. He ain't get no Mambo 36. You
Nah.
probably don't know what that is. Yeah, you ain't get none of that, huh?
Yeah,
Nah.
he was having a wild couple days. He didn't even that's
He didn't even get
that
the chance to get none of that, huh?
yeah, he didn't even get a chance to get none of that.
Now when you go back next time, get some of that Mambo 36, man.
But get it from the drugstore.
Yeah. Don't get it from the beach.
You can actually let me put you up on game. You can actually bring those back and hustle them off in New York. It's a
Yeah.
market. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? That and my man Blue, he gets a little energy drink. Know what I'm saying? Mr. Bo Rakes, welcome to the Gangster Lifestyle, my brother.
Man, I don't even know what I signed up for, man. What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
What's up, Bo?
Hey, man, just
What's up,
chilling,
man?
man. What y'all boys up to, man? Free just sent this to me, man. I just jumped in. What's up? I already know the topic. What up, back? What up, DK? Backpack Val. What up, crew? What y'all doing, man?
We just spitting a little bit of Sasua game for for the newcomers coming out there. I don't know if you heard about this brother right here, the young brother NYC the Future. He had a wild time in Sasua last week.
Man, I got the backstory with did he did Razor interview him or some shit?
Yeah.
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 So what's the gist of the? He spent all his money in one day, something like that, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Set that money on fire. Hey man, happened to the best, man. So Stu is still jumping, man. I don't know, man. Everybody going to Columbia, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you know that.
yeah,
That's my
yeah.
Man, I
area
be
right
I be
I
there.
was there,
I
I
be
was
out
there
of the
for
loop,
Halloween,
man.
but I was there for Halloween. But I'm giving Sasua a break, man. I ain't going. I ain't going there in 2025.
Say, man, get that shit
So he
right.
says. So he says.
I don't know. They said there wasn't no women there in Sasua last time, man. Everybody was going to Sasua. The women stayed home or some shit, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm out of the loop, man. You know I'm an old man. I'm out of the loop.
Nah, they're definitely out there. When I was out there, I saw a lot of them out there.
So what was this whole wild thing? I know he spent all his bread. Did he get caught up with a chick or something? What's the story? Give me the 30 second straight shot.
Yo, he got caught up in the chick to the point where he went and stayed at the chick house, a chick who he never met before in Porter
Oh
Plata.
damn, that nigga there down and dirty. He
That's a
went
fact.
home with it. That's funny.
I spent $900 in one day, so I messed that up. Two girls scammed me.
Hold on, big dog. You spent 900 in one day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tickled. I'm tickled pink now. I'm interested. Let me hear it from the horse's mouth. Walk me through it, man. I know you told it for a couple times. Walk an old man through this shit. $900. So did you have dollars or pesos?
Man, I only brought with me like nine hundred
No,
dollars with
what?
me. That was my
No. What
budget.
I'm saying is,
Uh,
typically, I tell everybody whatever they buying, cookies or candy or coochie, always change your dollars to pesos and negotiate your price in pesos.
okay.
Mhm.
He
You
did
know.
that boat. He did that boat race, but he did that the wrong way. He
Oh.
exchanged. He exchanged his money at the airport.
At the
Oh yeah,
airport,
he
yeah.
got you just packed your bags and said, "Hey, everybody on this journey, just hit me upside the head, huh? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hey, but you take your lick and keep on ticking, man. I remember
There you
like
go.
the first time I went to DR and I was in like Santo Domingo or some shit. Like you might take like $400-500 with you. Then you like, oh, if I need some more cash, I go to the ATM or whatever. And my goddamn credit cards got locked up. I didn't know how to, you ain't tell your bank you was moving, so they froze the credit card. The ATM machine ate my debit card. I was down bad. I had to Western Union myself some money, man. So it happened to everybody. But $900 in one day, Jack. Shit, I would have bought me goddamn. Shit, I would have got me an apartment for 3 months. Goddamn, $300 a month for $900. Goddamn. Shit.
That's
Yo,
a fact.
matter of fact, I didn't even think. I didn't even think to tell you this on your stream. You said when you was going to the bank, it seemed like money was disappearing out of your account. You said Netflix fees and such, right?
Right.
Now, you see homeboy right here. He said even the ATM finessed him. The
Yeah, it
ATM
did.
definitely finessed you because they hit you with you went to Banco Popular, so you got hit with the Banco Popular fee. You got
That's
hit
like five,
with
six, six, $8. Then the transfer on your end. That's on both
yeah.
ends about $10.
Then, then you got hit with the international fee.
Yep.
Then you got hit with the
Oh,
fees from your
yeah.
bank.
You
Yeah.
right. You right.
So
Yeah. So they
if
was
I
tearing
if
your ass up. So
if
get
if I go to the
tell me
ATM,
the story where you meet a chick and you just say, "Fuck it, I'm going home." Which I like you, babe. I'm staying with you. I'm moving in.
You
yeah.
said what?
So I go to that Banco Popular right over there. But when I do go to it, I'm taking out 800-900 at one time because I know they're gonna hit me with them fees because I don't want to come back to that bank. So that's what happened. You went to that bank, you went to that ATM several times, and
Several times.
kept you kept getting hit with those fees.
Kept getting hit with
Yeah.
them fees, and when them fees rang up on your ass, you might be out of $50 worth of just fees.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So when you left the airport and you stayed at New Garden, right?
New Garden.
So you were just sitting at the bar at New Garden, set your money on fire over there. Where you meet your victims at?
Nah, I went to New
Oh,
Garden, went upstairs, went back downstairs. I walked out. I tried to find Sasua Beach to see Flip Flop, but I got lost.
Sound like you got lost and found in some fuckery. You had
Yeah.
a whole day, a whole heap of fuckery. Sound like it.
Yeah, that's what happened. I got a massage for $60.
Ooh, hit him upside the head.
Yeah. Then after
Mm.
that, then I walked back to the hotel. I
She
see
ain't
these two
trying to get no
girls.
happy ending for the extra 40.
Yo, this thing crazy, man.
Shit. I'm tickled. I'm entertained.
Oh,
I'm tickled.
then
That's what.
I go back into the hotel, and there's two girls sitting outside the restaurant. They tell me to come over. So I'm like, I
Right.
bet. It's about time, some action.
Oh shit.
Damn.
That's funny as hell. Hey, so
I come sit down.
when your next trip, man? When your next trip?
My next
Somebody
trip,
like you need to go to Blackbeard's, man. Just go to Blackbeard and stay at Blackbeard's, bro.
I think
Blackbeard.
somebody else
I
told you
heard
that,
about
right?
that.
Yeah,
What happened?
yeah. Blackbeard's, man. So you need to be in a safe, controlled environment, man. You need to be like at Blackbeard's, where somebody can look out for you. You got your money on you. You just have a controlled time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
'Cause, I mean, because you get out to wherever country, wherever place you go to, and it's just like going to a buffet, man. You see everything, you want everything, you want to touch everything. You just overwhelmed. So
Yeah.
sometimes you got to go to some place like Blackbeard's where you can kind of be like in a controlled setting, controlled environment, and if not, you're just gonna be running with a chicken like a chicken with your head cut off.
Hmm.
No,
So
you're
what?
right about that.
So what you feel like you're gonna do next time that you different than you know what I'm saying did this time?
I mean, definitely don't spend no $900 or $1,000 on one day. So can't do that.
So do you feel like you got your money's worth, or do you feel like what I'm saying? I mean, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I feel like the whole situation, everything, the aftermath, I feel like it was a little bit worth it though. I mean, not because of what happened, but like everything else afterwards. Like, you know what I mean? Like
The experience.
the
This
experience and
experience
everything.
is the best teacher. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't look at it as like a L. I mean, it's funny, it's entertaining, but shit happens. You have experience. You know what I'm saying, and you just take that and learn from it, and just move a little smarter and wiser going forward.
No, that's a fact. I mean, my next trip would probably be the Super Bowl, maybe, man. So see what
Yeah,
happens.
I'm flying. I'm flying to that motherfucker with Super Bowl. I'll be there
Yeah.
for 2 weeks or so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
going
right
to
there,
Japan over there.
right there is somebody that you could hook up with. You know what I'm saying? That'll show you the ropes right there.
I'm
You
boring,
could.
man. You don't want to hang out with me. I'll just be going to Blackbeard's and doing old man shit, sitting by the beach and rubbing on some young hoe. Um, you know.
Hey, I'll be over there too, then, brother.
Hey man, hey
Gangs,
look,
take them
look,
to
look.
Colombia, man, when you go, man.
Yo, I postponed that trip, man.
What?
H,
Again?
yeah. I postponed that
Come
trip.
on, man. Man, you might
Yeah,
as well come with me in July then, man. Stop playing, man.
Where y'all going
going
in July?
I'm going back in July for the birthday, so I'm a while out there.
Oh yeah, yeah,
July,
yeah.
July when?
Like right after the 4th. Because I know everybody's going to New Orleans for Essence. So I'm gonna go that following week.
Okay, because I told H
Hey,
Memorial
hey,
Day I'll rock out with him.
man, H, I don't know what's going. I'm gonna tell you about H off this, man. It's a funny dude, man.
Yeah.
He's
All
a
right, man,
funny
y'all.
dude, man.
It's like 11 o'clock in Guam, man. I'm gonna get my ass back to work, man. So y'all be easy, man. Y'all fight the
All
power,
right,
man.
Cuzzo.
All right,
Fuck
bro.
with
Be
All
safe.
right.
All
Peace.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could definitely come with us to Colombia in July, man, if you want, man. I'll definitely show you around there. You're gonna have a great time. You might not even go back to DR. Matter of fact, I guarantee you ain't gonna want to go back.
That's
Oh
that.
yeah.
Listen, that's why I
Yeah,
tell
I
you
can respect that.
I'm not
Huh?
going to Sasua in 2025. There's no
Yeah.
there's no point there's no point for me to.
He going to Super Bowl weekend.
Shut up, dude.
Who, not me. Not me. Not me. I'm gonna be
Let me
sitting.
tell you.
I'm gonna,
Let me
There you go. Watch DB down there with his jersey on.
listen.
I'm
Let
gonna,
me tell you
I'm gonna be
something.
sitting. I'm gonna be watching the Super Bowl right from my couch.
Sasua,
he gonna be there with his jersey on. Watch.
listen. Sasua is my new Miami.
See
I
what I
don't
tell
give
you?
a
He gonna be there
damn.
with a jersey on.
Shoot, I told you it's a weekend warrior spot, man. It's a spot that you go relieve stress, man.
So
You
so
ain't
is
got
so
all
is
you got.
so is Medellin, man. It's about the same flight.
Nah.
Man, stop it,
Medellin,
man.
Medellin is too much, man.
There
And
he
you know
go.
I can't listen. You know I
There
can't
he
go back
go.
there because you know I can't go back there because they want to get pregnant. They want to have babies. They want to get
All right,
married.
so we gonna go there and we're gonna go to Cali.
Hey, we go to Cali. Let's
Look,
go,
look, look,
baby.
okay,
Look,
yeah, right.
Let's
He got
go.
real
I'm playing
excited
up
too.
say Cali.
And look, he got excited like a 13-year-old going to Disney World.
I'm telling you. Yo, NY, you go to Cali, you be all right. Ain't none of that
Yeah.
running that game out there. It's nice and smooth. Nah, but you hit up Colombia. Colombia's a good training ground for you too.
I told him,
Medellin and
come with us in
Cartagena.
July, man. We leaving in July. Well, I'm going in July.
July when? When y'all going?
I told like right after the fourth.
Fourth.
I'll give you the dates later.
How
Yeah,
long you
just hit
plan
me
on
up
staying?
You know me,
on
ain't
IG.
stopping, man. You know I'm going for like 2 weeks, man.
2 weeks? Because
Yeah.
I suppose me and my cousin. Let me see. Let me look at the calendar. They talking. Oh, you know what? I can't. I can't.
Yeah. He's like, you know what? I can't.
I got a birthday on the 22nd.
Well, come before. No, I'm gonna be back before then. We can be back before then.
No, well, my cousin and them want to do Medellin and Cartagena the last week in July.
See, that's when I want to go to Australia. I mean, Canada, because they having a festival.
Right.
The what you call it? Forget what they call that shit. What's it
Yeah,
called?
he know what I'm talking. Because D was supposed to go with me to that, remember?
Caravana.
Yeah,
Carabana,
yeah.
yeah.
Because I heard that's crazy out there, man. I heard that's better than Essence.
H been going there for years since the
I know.
90s.
What, Essence or Carabana?
Caravana.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know that. He didn't even tell me about that. I know we used to go to Essence a lot.
Yeah, he Essence too. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go to that. But then after Girls Trip, after that movie came out, that fucked Essence up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you said the last week in July. I could go the last week in July because I got vacation then too.
Mm-hmm.
I could switch it.
See your working dudes. Listen, NYC the future. I'm retired. You know what I'm
And
saying?
so am I. And so am I.
Oh man, there you go. You
So
know what?
it's nothing like being able to say, you know what, I'm going on
There
this
we
day.
go.
Oh man, I can't get vacation
There
that
we
time.
go.
Oh, see you
So,
later, boss. I'm gone.
so that means you can go. That means you can go the second week in July and the last week.
No, I can't. I told
I
you.
can feel
I
it.
got a birthday. I got a birthday that week in July. I got a birthday.
so,
And
so
matter
you
of
can't.
fact,
You're not going the last week in July either.
I
the
might be
last
able to
week in
go to
July, I go.
I
The
Let
can't
me.
go
Let
the
birthday.
me.
last week in July.
Matter of fact, I
Huh?
I
gotta
could do
be
the
here.
first part.
I gotta be here for that birthday because that's the double nickel.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta be there for that one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
Nah, that's a fact.
No,
That's
is that the double nickel? Yeah, that'll be her double nickel. So I gotta be there for that.
Uh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yo, I'm about to go
Yeah.
get something to eat, fellas. Though, man. Yo,
Yeah.
appreciate
Go
you,
ahead,
man.
brother. Be safe, man.
Big game,
Like I
Yo,
say,
man.
you want to come to Colombia? You let me know.
do you think we gonna chop it up some more? You know what I'm saying? Just watch the right people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, look, come on every Sunday morning spitting game. You know what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is holler at him. You know what I'm saying? You got my email address, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? We gonna spit the right game at you. We not listen. Listen, he did what he did, it was what it was. Now wash your hands with that cat. Word.
That's
I
it.
Mhm.
appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all wisdom, man. I'm definitely gonna take heed to it. And any one of y'all wanna hit me up on the IG and watch the future or Gmail or subscribe. Appreciate everybody.
No
All right.
doubt.
All
All
right.
right, bro. Come on.
All right.
Yo, Gay, what you doing Monday, man?
Monday.
I'll be out there.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. I want to see what Gaines is doing, so we can all meet up.
Yeah, we can meet up.
All
I ain't
right.
doing
So
shit. Yo, listen, all I do is go to the gym, man.
that's all I. You ain't stopping, man. That's all I do too, man.
Word up.
After work.
What's that we looking at?
That's liver, baby, liver.
I don't eat
That's
liver.
liver.
I don't eat liver.
Shoot. You
No
need to
way.
eat liver.
No way.
This guy
I don't,
here, man.
I don't eat liver and I don't eat mushrooms.
Might want to see your TV dinners.
Ain't no goddamn TV dinner, man. Don't be playing with me with your fake macaroni and cheese. Shit, you know you be buying that shit from the soul food restaurant
Yeah,
and putting it
you
on the
got that right.
table.
I drink it with 2% milk.
Shoot,
Oh,
man.
shit. Yeah, that's crazy. Let me get out of here, man. All
But
love,
yo,
brothers. I love y'all, man.
what we doing Monday? What, we going out to lunch or something?
It don't matter. Like, I mean, we'll talk off of this, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, y'all have a good night, man. Love y'all, man.
All right, sir.
Be
Love you
safe.
too. You already. Free Society, what's good? What's good? Shout out to the chat, Las Vegas Sports Talk, Travel Squad,
Oh,
Osbo Ranks. Shout
look at
out
this dude.
to
Look at this
Smoke.
dude. He a dollar, he 10 minutes late and a dollar short.
Mm-hmm.
Word. This the man that really could have gave him the game.
Where he
Yo,
at?
Ty, did you hear the story? Did you hear the story?
Mm.
Ty, you heard the story? Know what I'm saying? See if he heard the story about yo, you're gonna have to go back to the live and watch it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go to the beginning and watch the playback and see how homeboy crashed out in the suit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said he just got on. So yeah, you're gonna have to watch the rewind and hear about homeboy how he crashed out in the suit. Yeah, you missed
Yeah,
a whole lot.
we got to cut this up and turn them into a couple of shorts, man.
Yeah,
So people
definitely,
can,
definitely,
get them
definitely.
shorts going.
Word up, word. But yo, and I'm surprised Backyard Life ain't come up here.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Now backyard life, yeah, he should have came up, but shoot, he definitely should have came up. He would have schooled him.
yeah.
you
But Ty,
know.
the gist of it is, homeboy ran out of money. He blew 900 in one day and ended up staying at a chica house that he never met before. He was just talking to her on Tinder, and he was at her house and they was finessing him. He was hemorrhaging money. You know what I'm saying? And he barely got out of there with the skin of his teeth. You know what I'm saying? Word. But you can call me on the phone. I'll tell you the story. Or you better off just watching the live from the beginning. Once we end the stream, watch the live from the beginning so you can hear it straight from the horse's mouth, and then we talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So what's good? What's good, D? What we doing? You showing up to Santo Domingo or what?
Ah, I don't know, bro. It's been kind of slow. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I
You
came
know what
I
I'm
came
saying?
in I came in and took a nap, man. I said, yo, I'm chilling, man. Ain't nothing happening out here.
Yeah, man. They wasn't doing me no justice, and I went in a prominent area. You know what I'm saying? So I just came back to my side of the town and finished off the day. And we'll get back at it tomorrow. See what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know. You already know. I'm gonna let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. If I don't do the first part, I'm gonna do the second part because the second part gonna be even more lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? On the piece at the PC. We'll leave it at that. PC.
Yeah. Yeah, Ty, I'm going to SDQ in February, President's Week, the week of the 18th.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there going to Punta Cana from over there. You know what I'm saying? Word up.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we moving out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? We
Got
setting
to.
it off. We setting it off with DR, but not Sasua. Sasua is a dub for 2025. Matter of fact, it might be a dub for 2026. Because like I said, yo, we putting Thailand in the air right now. We doing a whole year plan. We not jumping out the
Coach,
window like some of these other cats talking about, wait, they want to wake up on Thursday and say, you know what? I want to go to Thailand on Friday. We not moving like that. We planning this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they put up the flights for Thailand, February 2026, we booking the flight. You know what I'm saying? We stacking our bread. We getting our Airbnbs. Everything is going to be timed and done in advance. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Because we don't do that shit. We grown men over here. We not coming online begging for money, begging for cash apps, even though the cash app link is pinned to the top of the chat. You can send something if you want to, but I'm not going to beg for it. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah.
But that's how we moving out here. You know what I'm saying? Everything is planned in advance. 6 months
Mm-hmm.
to a year. That's how we do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Word.
Yep.
You
That's the Asia. Huh?
see what Ty said? It's trash right now. My boy's in Sasua right now, and it's a ghost town. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Gonna be
Ain't
a
nothing.
ghost. Gonna
Ain't
be a
nothing.
ghost town for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, until Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
But you got
And they
certain,
all
you
gonna
got
come through.
certain YouTubers, you got certain YouTubers riding around talking about, yo, the Chicas is out here. The Chicas is out here. No, they not. No, they not. You know what I'm saying? Because they know ain't no Americans in town right now, so they not in town. But come Super Bowl, gonna be a whole different ballgame. You know what I'm saying?
Lit. Liddy.
Yes, sir. Thailand, February 2026. Putting it in the air right now for my double nickel.
Yeah, 2020. Listen, 2026 is the Asia tour. That's what it's called. It's gonna be called the Asia tour. We're gonna start the year off in Thailand, and then like he said, that's his double nickel. And for my 50, for my 50th, we're gonna be in Asia. To be announced, the location. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. But Asia is gonna be 2026, God willing. You know what I'm saying? All praises to the Most High. Hopefully, we'll get to see it, and we gonna live in Asia almost the whole year. You know what I'm saying? This year, we got a lot of plans to go to different places. I definitely got the spot where I want to go to. I mean, some people know, but not everybody. And we're gonna, shoot some footage wherever we at, throw it on the channel. So make sure you like, subscribe, tell somebody about the channel. We now on here with all the drama. We now on here begging for money. You know what I'm saying? Just, we out here showing this lifestyle, the gangster lifestyle. It's a mature man's lifestyle, you know what I mean? So get ready because 2025, we going all the way up, all the way up.
Word. We're going all the way up. You know what it is. Oh, Mr. Bo Rakes, he's still in here. Let me show him one more time. The fragrance
No
of the day.
begging.
Fragrance of the day. Bulgari, Man in Black. That's what it is.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Been rocking this all day. Nice light. Woody scent. You know what I'm saying? This right here. You can only cop this. You can cop this in the airports. I bought this in JFK when I was going to Cuba. This is Dior Homme Intense. You know what I'm saying?
That's some
Spicy,
good. That's
woody.
strong.
You know what I'm saying? This is what it is for them cold days out there. You know what I'm
That got
saying?
that
You out,
that
huh?
got that amber or oud in it. It got amber in it.
Yes,
There you
yes.
go. That's my kind of scent.
Amber, woody, spicy. It's what it is right here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And like I said, one more time, 2025, we throwing Dior Sauvage in the garbage. We not rocking this no more. I haven't worn it since 2023. But just to let all the rest of y'all know that's still wearing it, this shit is played out. Once the Mexicans and the Africans start wearing it, it's done. Throw this shit in the garbage. It's done. Word up. That's what it is. And we got one more right here. We got one more right here. Y'all know what I do. Creed Original Santal. This is light. This one of them ones this is for the money guys like Bo Ricks. You're gonna be spending it, you're gonna be spraying it on all day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a nice scent. You know what I'm saying? Not really for the, it's more of a fall. You know what I'm saying? But people gonna know that's something different when you enter the room. But like I said, not a lot of sillage, not a lot of projection. It's more of a skin scent. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be spraying it on all day. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to get noticed in the room with this, you're gonna have to put on like 10 sprays. But once they smell it, they're gonna be like, yo, what is that? That's money right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Word. But yo, that's what it is. It's the Gangster Lifestyle. Salute to everybody that came in. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, 2025, we doing more. You know what I'm saying? We coming hard with this YouTube thing. For my motorcycle riders, I got more motorcycle content coming. The bike's going in the shop next month. Get that new clutch put in. And then we going to be ready for the season come March. You know what I'm saying? Late March, April, we going to be ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do. It's the Gangster Lifestyle. He's Mr. D. Once again, like and subscribe to the channel. I thank everybody for putting their eyes on it. Ty, go back and watch from the beginning. You can see what happened. You see what it's all about. Yo, we not eating no liver, man. Knock it off.
That's how we give it up. That's how we give it up. Wild rice liver and French style spring cut string beans, baby.
All right. So I want to hear you call me tomorrow morning from the gym. I ain't going to the gym. I worked out 5 days in a row. I ain't going to the gym tomorrow. I'm taking a day off. You know what I'm saying? And I had my steak and vegetables this morning, 11 o'clock this morning, and that's it. That's my only meal for the day. I ain't eating nothing else. Word. But yo, want to thank everybody for coming in here. We spit some game, you know what I'm saying? For all you newcasters going down to the sewer, we spit the game at y'all. Y'all know what it is. Yo, when you get off that plane, walk. Don't run. You know what I'm saying? Word, it's the Gangster Lifestyle. He's Mr. D. Yo, we out. Thanks for coming through.